Well, today I've escaped to the country, to this mysterious upland woodland. But in the middle of it is this. It's known locally as the Druids' Temple. But as to who built it, why and where, well, you're just going to have to stay tuned to find out.
On today's show, a pair of freelance financiers are aiming to invest in a new home in the country. And we fulfil a kitchen dream with our first property.
It's got an island, which she's obsessed with.
Always wanted an island.
Everybody wants an island.
But it's the power of our mystery house that has them lost for words.
Speechless.
Speechless.
That doesn't often happen.
I've noticed that. Well, today I'm in North Yorkshire, just outside the small hamlet of Ilton, and this is the interior of the so-called Druids' Temple. Now, you might be forgiven for thinking that this bizarre collection of stones is part of Britain's rich prehistoric legacy, but you'd be wrong. It's a folly built in the 1820s by local squire William Danby, and he had a bizarre purpose in mind for it. The deal was he would feed and pay any man who could live up here for 7 years, provided they didn't cut their hair or shave off their beard. Apparently one guy managed it for 4.5 years. You have to wonder, funny old place to call home, really.
Covering more than 3,300 square miles, North Yorkshire is England's largest county and one of its most rural. Its 2 national parks, the Yorkshire Dales and the North Yorkshire Moors, account for some 40% of the county. The moors also include some of the largest expanses of heather moorland in the UK, while the Dales, with their crags and extensive cave systems, display some of Britain's best examples of classic limestone scenery. The gateway to the Dales is the nickname given to the attractive market town of Skipton, but its actual name comes from the Anglo-Saxon word for sheep. Indeed, sheep farmers have been living here since the 7th century. Skipton is also famous for its Norman castle. Around 900 years old, it's one of the most complete and best preserved medieval castles in the country and attracts over 100,000 visitors each year.
Now, the average price of a detached property here in North Yorkshire will set you back around about £269,000. But beware, there is something of a golden triangle between Leeds, York and Harrogate. Step inside that and the same property could set you back £350,000. Why? Well, you've got 2 national parks on your doorstep, and of course the close proximity of towns like Leeds, York and Harrogate certainly comes with a premium attached. But don't be put off. As you can see, there are plenty of properties on the market to whet your appetite.
Priced at £350,000 is this striking 2-bedroom conversion of a stone-built farm building in Ellerburn. The centrepiece of the house is a galleried living room with a full-height vaulted ceiling. It also has quirky and characterful bedrooms and a superb farmhouse-style breakfast kitchen with double butler sink. For £575,000, you could be living in this 4-bedroom red brick character property in Biggin. It features a bespoke modern kitchen with range cooker and a bright sitting room with French doors leading onto a patio. While the master bedroom has wooden flooring and a large balcony overlooking the garden. And if you can stretch to just under £800,000, you could go for this 6-bedroom Victorian farmhouse in Long Marston, parts of which date back to the 17th century. Sympathetically modernised, it has generously proportioned reception rooms, a huge sociable kitchen diner and a stunning mature garden.
Well, as you can see, the rural property market here in North Yorkshire rarely disappoints. There are some wonderful houses on the market, which of course is exactly why today's buyers are hoping that soon they may call this part of the world home.
Stuart and Tracy met while working at the Stock Exchange and have been married for 11 years, and they currently live in this 3-bedroom house in Twickenham, Greater London. Moving to the country has been on their minds for a long time, but now changes to their working lives in the financial sector have brought their dream of country living within reach.
We both recently changed our employment situation. We were both working in the city, doing long hours there. and we both moved into occupations where we can work freelance. I'm a freelance project manager, and Tracy is a freelance financial trainer. And that gives us the opportunity to do what we've always wanted to do, which is to move back up north.
Up north, specifically Yorkshire, is where Tracy's family live. So while she and Stuart will be making a regular commute to London for a while, they're hoping to find a new home much closer to her parents.
What really appeals to us is the villages around York. We don't want to be in York itself.
I don't think either of us would be comfortable in the middle of nowhere. I guess the ideal would be in a village backing onto fields. Every village has its outskirts.
We'd like to move to an area that's within about 10 miles of my parents in Acomb, so that we can either drive there in under half an hour or possibly cycle when the weather's nice.
And physical pursuits are just some of the many activities they'd like to do more of in the country.
Tracy cycles an awful lot for recreational purposes. I cycle to work, which I prefer. And we have our rowing machine and treadmill, which we use from time to time. And we're very keen skiers.
I've always enjoyed sewing since I was young. And one of the problems with this house is I have to use the dining table as a sewing area as well. So it gets very cluttered. It's such a chore getting all the equipment out, putting it all away when someone's coming round. So I really look forward to, in our new home, having a dedicated area for sewing projects.
Well, space to set out their gym equipment and a room for Tracy's sewing aside, they have plenty of priorities for their next move.
I think in the new house, we would definitely want a kitchen area where we've got the light coming in either onto the back garden or onto a conservatory, so it's light and airy.
A similar sort of feel to this one.
Yeah, large master with ensuite and preferably a dressing room.
And I would definitely like it in a decent plot with a driveway up the front and almost to be able to walk around it like an Englishman's home's his castle.
We'll have to see about a castle, but it all really depends on the finances.
If we found our dream property and it met all our requirements, then I think we'd be prepared to go to £700,000.
Stuart and Tracy are after good access to York from where they can commute to London. But they also want to be within cycling distance of Tracy's parents in York's western suburb of Acomb, if at all possible. We've got 3 stunning properties to have a look at that should truly impress our buyers, and I'll be asking them to have a guess at the price before I reveal it. The last offering is, of course, our mystery house, which will put our buyers right in the heart of the village action.
Well, Tracy, Stuart, lovely to see you here. Welcome back to Yorkshire.
Thank you.
This is your patch, isn't
home,
it?
yes,
It's home.
yes.
How does it feel to be back?
Great, yeah, I love coming back up here, yeah.
And now we've got the chance to find you a permanent home here. What do the family think about it? Come on.
They don't know. We haven't told them, it's a big surprise for them.
So you're hoping that you'll be able to drive them up to your new front door
Absolutely.
as if you were just up here for the weekend?
Yeah, just for a drive and then explain that we've bought the house, yeah.
Well, there is some more exciting news, isn't there? Because you have finally, as we speak, sold your house.
No,
That's right.
Literally just yesterday,
Fantastic.
yeah, so that's great news.
So we've got £700,000 to spend. Let's get out of this drizzle and see if we can find you a new home.
Great.
Follow me.
Thanks.
So Stuart and Tracy have £700,000 to spend on their new country home. And for that, they'd like a property which sits in its own plot. 3 to 4 bedrooms so they can have their friends to stay, a master bedroom with a dressing room if possible, space for a gym, a sewing room for Tracy, and a bright kitchen leading onto a garden or conservatory. We're just 10 miles from York and 5 miles northwest of Harrogate as we head to the designated conservation area of Hampthwaite. Surrounded by fields, it has an imposing Norman church and, usefully, a post office, a lively local pub and a convenience store. Our first house is located in an unspoilt position on the fringes of the village, which our buyers prefer, and is a stunning stone barn conversion.
OK, here we are. Property number 1.
Yeah.
Very pretty.
Isn't it?
Yeah, and much prettier than it looks from the road.
Well,
Really lovely.
Yeah, I love stone
Lovely.
buildings.
this is about 200, 250 years old, but the conversion was only done 10 years ago.
Okay. Looks immaculate, yeah.
Let's have a look.
So a great start for this house with a great finish. And it's also superbly designed and decorated inside, as they'll see when they step through the door.
What do you think of this?
It's beautiful.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, oh, hello, yeah, come on in.
It's nice.
Come on in. Lovely hallway, as you can
Yeah.
see.
I like a nice entrance hallway.
And it opens up. I mean, just
Beautiful.
check this out. And I think the finish in here really is the sort of thing that you two would probably try and recreate, really.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it's beautiful. Very nice.
That is superb.
Love
Yeah?
the fireplace.
Yeah.
And love this arrangement. Large coffee table in the middle, 2 large sofas, so you can have a large group of people sitting enjoying themselves.
This is exactly the sort of arrangement that I've always kind of wanted. And
Okay.
living in a terrace house in London, you can't really get.
Bit tricky, isn't it?
This sociable space is working wonders for Stuart and Tracy. But I know that high on their wish list was a bright and stylish kitchen, which this house really delivers.
No expense has been spared.
It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful, isn't it? I mean, it's not huge,
No.
but it's so well done.
And it's got an island, which she's obsessed with.
Always wanted an island.
Everybody wants an island.
Yeah, no, it's beautiful, and I actually love having that dining area there because I think you'd use that a lot.
I
And
think
it's
you
not
would.
it's not taking up the kitchen space.
No.
But it works very well with it.
Good. So entertaining, dining, cooking. You could accommodate a dining table in the main living room if you wanted to, but there is one through here. Come and look at this.
Right. Oh, it's nice and light. Yeah,
Oh, yes.
it's lovely.
This used to contain a tractor. It's moved on a bit since then, as you can see.
I could imagine spending a lot of time in here. I mean, I was hoping, although the lounge is beautiful, I was hoping there was a little bit more living space rather than just the lounge and the kitchen. So to have this as well is a real bonus.
Well, I don't think the downstairs could have got much higher praise, and I know that the first floor of this property is really going to impress. There is one lovely quirky bedroom with a skylight that could work as a sewing room for Tracy, and a good-sized double with beautiful exposed beams. Across the landing is a smaller room that they could both use as an office, and there's another double bedroom with a stunning vaulted ceiling and its own luxurious ensuite shower room. Also up here is the charming family bathroom with freestanding bath. But we're heading to the room which could be theirs.
Well, this is currently the master. This one also has an ensuite, which is through there,
Oh, that's good.
as you'd want. But what this one also has is there's a nice walk-in wardrobe.
Ah.
How about that? There's a big grin here from Stuart. Is any of your stuff going to get in here?
Shouldn't think so.
No, right, OK. You can have the room at the other end of the house.
Thank you.
How does it compare size-wise to what you've got at the moment?
It probably is slightly bigger.
Little bit bigger, yeah.
Having the ensuite in the dressing room makes a big difference.
With this very characterful house really firing on all cylinders, we just need to see if the outside has everything they're after. There's a large timber garage which could be divided up and converted for use as a gym, but does the garden have the feel that Stuart wants?
It is, of course, separated by the shared driveway,
Yeah.
and it's not acres.
No,
But how do you feel about that, Stuart?
it's not ideal. I've got this vision of a lawn around the house. that
In its
sort of
own
thing.
plot. Yeah.
But that said, you know, it's all about compromises, and it is a beautiful property.
But all of this is, you know, neither here nor there without revealing the price to
Yeah.
you. Tracy.
I really don't know much about values in this area, although I know Harrogate's expensive. I would say 625.
625.
I'm very conscious of Harrogate as well, so I'm going to go higher rather than lower. I'd say 640.
£640,000. Supposing I told you it was on the market for £695,000, and you've just hit the nail on the head. It's Harrogate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Which
know.
is understandable.
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful house.
Yes.
Let's make no mistake.
Yeah.
You could walk in here tomorrow and not have to lift
Absolutely.
a finger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look, go and have a look around inside,
Yes.
and I'll catch up with you later.
Brilliant, thank you.
Thanks.
Coming in just under their top budget at £695,000, this property has a great deal going for it. It provides them with a beautiful bespoke kitchen, a fantastic entertaining space in the reception areas, 5 bedrooms, a walk-in wardrobe for Tracy, and space for their gym equipment in the garage.
It's a very attractive house. There's lots about it to like. I love the kitchen with the dining area. I think that's really usable space. Little sunroom on the end. I think the location could be a concern in terms of us both getting down to London for work commitments, and we'd have to look at that journey. But it's got a nice feel to it where it's situated.
Slightly disappointed that the garden is separate from the house, because I do have this thing about having a house surrounded by lawn and being able to walk around it. On coming into the house, I mean, the ground floor is superb. There's nothing I would change about it, I don't think.
There we are. All done?
Yes, thank you.
Good start?
Very good start, yeah, it's a lovely house.
I think so. There's a lot to take away from this one. There's the price to think about. But we've got 2 more to see. Shall we?
Okay.
Great.
Let's do that.
If it doesn't rain.
The Howardian Hills are an area of outstanding natural beauty in North Yorkshire. Covering 79 square miles of fields, woods and rivers, they're the perfect location for Stuart and Tracy to seek out new walks and cycle routes. The area is also home to one of Britain's grandest private residences, John Vanbrugh's Baroque masterpiece, Castle Howard. It was built for the 3rd Earl of Carlisle, Charles Howard, whose family gave the area its name. On the edge of the hills, on a tiny island in the River Derwent, is a rather special restoration project. Howsham Mill is a Grade 2 listed 18th century Gothic watermill that has been derelict since its closure in 1947 and is currently on the English Heritage at-risk register. However, a group of locals headed by Mo MacLeod of the Renewable Heritage Trust have come together to turn this mill into a renewable energy project that now provides nearby homes with electricity.
It's quite hard to believe, really, that this beautiful old building, even before it's got a roof on it, is already generating £30,000 worth of its own income for the charity that's restoring it, just by virtue of the water wheel that's gone in and the turbine and the sluice producing electricity for the national grid.
Right.
That's quite interesting to us because we went to view a property not far from here by the river, and it used, I think it's called a heat exchanger, where it extracts some of the heat from the river in order to heat the house.
Yes, very clever.
It's very environmentally friendly.
See, the River Derwent is a fantastic thing. It never dries out. It's just brilliant. And I mean, it's using the natural resources that we have.
Yeah.
You know, why not? If it's there, you might as well use it.
Absolutely.
This square mill was built in 1755 by famed architect John Carr for the Cholmondeley family of Howsham Hall. It was used to grind grain and also as a decorative folly.
There are only 2 buildings in the whole of the UK that were designed as both functioning mills and as garden structures, and one is this one and the other one's at Chatsworth, so we're in very good company.
Right.
And how is this space going to look after the renovation?
Basically what we're going to do, the whole of this ground floor is going to be left as one open space. Then we're going to have a staircase that comes up this way. There's going to be a walkway across the water wheel, so you'll actually be able to see the water wheel under your feet, see it actually generating. So we're trying to sort of marry the modern day use with a bit of the history of the building and not sort of, you know...
Sounds a bit like the stock exchange with the live prices flashing up, and you have the live usage of the...
Exactly so, and how much we're generating.
While the gearbox and generator attached to the wheel are very much 21st century versions, the water wheel itself is based on a traditional design.
Standing here, we're actually perfectly positioned between our 2 turbines. We've got the reinstated water wheel, but that actually was floated down the river on a pontoon in pieces, like a big old Meccano set, and then bolted to the original axle. Right. And that produces sort of usually around about sort of 10, 11 kilowatts. And then the other side, we've got the Archimedean screw turbine, which is a much more state-of-the-art, it's an old technology, obviously, but it's a sort of state-of-the-art turbine that allows fish to swim through it, and that produces around about 25 kilowatts, something like that. But to date, we have produced about 215,000 kilowatt hours. And to put that in some sort of context, it means we're actually producing here enough for about 40 houses, which is the whole of Howsham, pretty much. And it makes Howsham a carbon-neutral village, which is really rather fantastic.
So, an innovative heritage project that's brought a wonderful building back to life, while developing a working legacy for the future. If all goes to plan with the restoration, the mill could be open to visitors by the autumn of 2012. And here's hoping Stuart and Tracy will be well established in their Yorkshire home by then too. We're heading 5 miles southwest of York, close to the village of Bishopsthorpe, which has amenities such as a local butcher shop, a post office and a 19th century church. 2 miles down the road in the parish of Acaster Malbis is our second property, which was built in the late 19th century originally as a farmhouse, but was later extended in the 1970s.
Property number 2. Now, a little bird has told me that you have spotted this online.
We did. We've looked at it a couple of times on the internet.
And it's clearly of interest to you, but you haven't been inside it yet.
No.
So tell me, what was it about this that attracted you from the pictures that you've seen?
Well, initially the location, and then I think the fact that it's got a nice driveway, it's set in its own plot, which is something you really like.
Yeah.
Old style brick. So yes, we do like stone built, but this is old style brick, which is also really attractive to us.
Could this be the one? Come on, let's have a look.
With their main priorities of the plot and the driveway met already, we're off to a flying start with this one, but I'm intrigued to see what happens next.
Well, let's see how this matches up to your expectations of it.
Yes.
Come on in, Stuart.
Yeah. Nice and light. This is what I would call a Christmas tree hallway.
Yes.
Where you can put your big Christmas tree.
Yeah. This, in terms of space, is light years away from property number 1.
Yeah.
Good, right. Come and have a look in the kitchen.
Well, time to see if real life matches up to the online photos they've seen.
So, what do we think of this?
Very nice,
That's
yeah.
nice, yes.
In fact, I would say this is nicer than what I expected from the internet. Sometimes the wide-angle lens photography distorts the dimensions a little bit, so it's difficult to really understand how the room looks in reality. And my one question was, is it wide enough to put an island in that?
I knew that was coming. I was waiting for the whole island.
Especially, you wonder about whether you want to ruin the flow through.
Yeah.
But I don't think we should discount the idea of an island.
I think we may be trying it.
You may indeed, Stuart, but let's see what they make of the next room.
One of the things I was quite keen on was the kitchen opening out either onto the garden or, probably even better, onto a conservatory.
Well, it does
That
both,
light.
actually, because you've got, double doors here, which lead out into the wraparound garden. And it's an all-year-round room, this.
Yeah, love it.
This is going extremely well, but can we keep up the momentum in the formal dining room, which I think is perfect for entertaining?
Now, I think this is a really nice room in terms of its size and proportions.
But it is quite a nice square room, and often dining rooms are narrow, long.
It's a very elegant room, I
Yeah,
think.
it is.
And when you finish dining, you can all, come in here and relax and enjoy it. The whole thing just flows beautifully, I think.
It does. This is a lovely size, isn't it?
Yeah, it's wonderful. It would be tremendous for parties, I
I
think.
think parties, Christmas, hosting Christmas for the family here would
We've
be...
got about 20 years of catching up to do on that.
Yeah.
So it seems like their first social occasion in this house is planned already. Also on the ground floor, there's a further reception room which could be used as a home office. And maybe even for the gym equipment. It's large enough for both. There's also a very spacious cloakroom off the hallway. Upstairs, there's plenty of space for family and friends to stay over, with 3 bright and well-proportioned double bedrooms with loads of storage space. Plus, a single which could be put to use as a sewing room. They all share the huge family bathroom which has both a spa bath and a wet room area. But we're heading for the main bedroom.
Well, no surprise, we have saved the biggest until last, your master suite.
That is lovely.
Yeah?
Really nice size, nice and light.
And, of course, ensuite, with
Fantastic.
a shower too.
It's great to have that.
So how has this sort of matched your expectations so far? There's a broad grin here. Don't fight it. Go on.
I've matched, if not exceeded, my expectations.
And Stuart?
It's a really nice house. Yeah. I do like it.
OK, good. Well, let's head down to the garden because your family are waiting for you down there. I kid you. Yes. Come on, follow me.
Inside, this house has really lived up to its billing. But what about the rest of the grounds? It has just under half an acre of beautiful garden, but will it be enough?
Now then, Stuart, come and tell me if this wraps around enough. I think it does.
It's pretty wraparound, yeah.
Isn't it?
No, this is ideal.
Beautiful.
Absolutely ideal.
I mean, is this the sort of garden you would be prepared to take on? How green-fingered are you?
Yeah, I think Tracy only needs to spend a couple of hours a day and this will be fine.
Great, love it. Got his own back there, didn't he? I love it, yeah. Now then, the price. You have seen it online. Do you remember what it was on the market for?
Reminders?
£695,000,
Yeah.
which I think offers a very direct and interesting comparison with property number one.
It does.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Does that worry you, 695?
Not for this.
No, you see, I should have added on another £100,000. You wouldn't have cared, would you? Yeah.
She doesn't play poker.
Go and have another look around,
Great.
and I'll catch up with you later.
Thank you very much.
Off you go.
Thank
Lovely. They're very happy.
At £695,000, this property comes in under budget and would appear to be tailor-made for Stuart and Tracy. It has a great kitchen that leads to a bright conservatory, open-plan reception rooms for entertaining, 5 bedrooms with lots of storage, space for that study, gym and a sewing room, plus it's set in its own plot on almost half an acre of land.
It is immaculately done out, so
So would you put a new kitchen in?
I think it's something I would probably like to do in time, and I think I could live with this quite happily for a good few years, so don't worry. It's a lovely space. I'm thrilled that I love this property even more having seen it in real life compared to what I checked out on the internet. The space is great. I can imagine living here, entertaining friends here, having my family here, and I love its location, certainly within cycling distance of my family, and just everything about it adds up, really. I absolutely love it.
It's got so many of the things that we're looking for. The lovely big kitchen, a nice dining room, a fantastic big lounge, and of course a garden that wraps all around and makes it feel like a proper house.
Right, out you go. I wasn't sure if I was going to get the pair of you out of this one. It's been a real joy, though.
Beautiful house.
It's been so nice showing you around this particular property, I have to say, and there's so much of it.
Yeah.
And it's clearly pressing a few buttons, isn't it?
Just a few.
Yeah, well, you've got lots to think about. It's the end of the day, look, the lights are on, it's getting dark. Let's go and have a drink, shall we? Come on.
So as dusk falls on the Yorkshire countryside, it marks the end of the first day of our property search. Freelance financiers Stuart and Tracy from Greater London are looking to move up to Yorkshire to be closer to her family. But shh, Tracy hasn't told them yet. So far, they've almost lost their hearts to one of our properties. But coming up, our mystery house throws a spanner in the works.
Oh, I can see confusion going on.
Definitely.
I thought we'd sold house number 2, but maybe all that's going to change.
And I go hunting for some grouse of the clay variety.
Well, the beginning of any final day of house hunting is always a great point to begin to draw things together. Now, with property 1 and 2 yesterday, we had some fantastic elements in each, which both Stuart and Tracy really enjoyed. So I think the trick with our final property, our mystery house, is to try and draw those together. And this one does it beautifully.
We've travelled 13 miles from York, our furthest distance so far, close to the lively village of Helperby, which provides a butcher shop, a church and a local tea room. 3 miles down the road is Tholthorpe, a close-knit community set around a pond and green. And it's the location for our mystery house, which is slap bang in the middle of the village. We won't be offering Stuart and Tracy any views of fields here, just neighbours. So will this very social style of village living prove to be a winner? We're about to find out.
Here's the mystery house. Ta-da!
Oh.
This is a real treat. Come and have a look. Come onto the lawn, because although that little arbour thing is rather nice, it does slightly obscure the view of the property, but that's what we want to show you.
beautiful.
very
It's a picture
attractive
postcard, isn't it?
property.
Really
Yeah.
pretty.
Looks special.
The windows look amazingly high quality. Beautiful.
Wait till you see the inside. Come on.
Thank you.
So this house seems to have cast its spell already. Maybe the location is secondary when the property is this good.
Right, in you come. Squeeze around the door there, Stuart. This is our starting point, one of two reception areas, shall we say. But this more of a snug, I would suggest.
Yeah, it's very
Lovely.
cosy.
Very cosy,
Yeah.
very pretty. Love the fact that the beams, the exposed beams, are quite light in colour. It's lovely. Really
Perfect.
like it.
Yeah. Oh, I can see confusion going on.
Definitely.
I thought we'd sold house number 2, but maybe all that's going to change.
I'm glad I remained open.
Yeah, this is a great house. Right, well, yeah, lead on, Stuart.
Okay.
This is the dining room, as you can probably tell. What do you think?
That's lovely. I love the flooring, actually. I love the flagstone floor.
Underfloor heating here
Oh,
throughout,
fantastic.
Oh.
Yeah.
on every floor.
Major
Oh, great.
bonus.
But whichever way you come into this building, you've got something to welcome you, either the living
Yeah.
room or this. Oh, look at the hen at the window. There you are, living the dream, look, country life. Fantastic.
Well, it's a great reaction so far, but the next bit is just out of this world.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah?
Oh, that is incredible.
Now, you've got 3 in 1 here. You've got
Yeah.
living room, diner, and, of course, you know, the kitchen.
Superb. I don't suppose you like it.
Behind us, utility room, all mod cons.
Yeah.
Downstairs, loo as well, just through the corridor there. So, you know, again, it's a house that really flows. Come and have a look at the rest of the kitchen. I mean, again, finishes second to none.
That is amazing.
It is beautiful.
Now, this is an interesting question. I've just reminded myself that, of course, your family don't know you're here.
True.
What would they think if they walked into this one?
Oh, they would be blown away.
Yeah, they would.
Absolutely blown away.
They'd be
They
stunned.
probably wouldn't believe it if it was ours, would they?
No,
Speechless.
Speechless.
that doesn't often happen.
I've noticed that.
So Tracy's lost for words, and she hasn't even seen the home office, which overlooks the village green yet. Upstairs should also continue to impress. There's a total of 5 bedrooms. 3 of them are on the first floor, all spacious and bright, and one even features a beautiful ceiling beam. There's another one of those chunky beams in the family bathroom, which has a freestanding roll-top bath. But we're heading for the largest bedroom.
So, the master bedroom.
Oh, that is lovely, isn't it? It's beautiful.
Now, it also benefits from a huge, and I mean huge, walk-in wardrobe.
Yes!
And...
I was wondering, where are the wardrobes?
Oh, yeah, no, they really thought it through. So we've got walk-in wardrobe for
Yeah.
you. Plus, I think the best ensuite I've seen for a long time. Come and check this out. You're going to love this.
What?
Now, that is where the magic happens, I think. In a double bath for 2.
It's like a swimming pool.
Oh, that is just out of this world. Beautifully done. Oh,
What's going on, Tracy? What's happening? What's going through your mind?
I'm thinking there's no way we can afford this.
Well, it won't be long before she finds out. Up on the second floor, you'll find the remaining 2 bedrooms, both with beautiful vaulted ceilings and exposed timbers. One has an ensuite bathroom and the other is currently being used as a games room, so it should be perfect to house their gym equipment. While outside there's a terrace for entertaining and well-maintained lawns, along with a well from the property's days as a farmhouse.
So, you know, there we are. That's our mystery house.
It's no mystery to me.
Ah, OK, right. Well, the price is...
Yeah.
Yes, at the moment, isn't it? OK,
I'm thinking you're not going to get this for less than £750.
£750, yeah.
I'm thinking maybe even a bit more, maybe £760.
I think you can afford this. Because once again, it's £695,000.
I think you've just taken it out of my hands.
Oh, maybe I have. I think you should talk about it between yourselves.
We will.
Go and have a wander around, and I'll catch up with you later.
Thank you.
Off
Thank
you go.
very much.
So just within budget at £695,000, this stunning property gives every impression of being the house of their dreams. It has fabulous open-plan entertaining rooms, a ready-made home office downstairs, 5 bedrooms, a dressing room for Tracy, and an easy-to-maintain garden.
I'm pretty blown away by this house. I could tell from outside the windows were beautiful. I knew it was going to be a great finish inside, but it's absolutely amazing inside. And I didn't think Escape to the Country could provide any competition for yesterday's property. And now I'm very confused. I'm trying to imagine myself living here and what my family would think. So lots to think about.
Well, I mean, the Mystery House, it's an incredibly attractive property. The love and attention that's been put into putting this place together is incredible, and it's impossible to fault. It's an absolutely beautiful house.
Right, out you go. Well, once again, I think we've rather spoilt you, haven't we?
Yeah. So, yeah.
And we've given you, I think, 3 very viable properties.
Yeah.
I know this one has captured your heart at the moment, but there's an awful lot to consider with all 3 of them.
Absolutely.
Right then, come on, let's go and have a think.
Okay.
The Yorkshire Wolds are a series of gently undulating chalk hills and valleys. In the heart of the Wolds, in a 4,500-acre estate, sits the Grade 2 listed Raisthorpe Manor. This was the first place in the country to offer simulated game shooting. It follows the principles of a normal game bird shoot, but replaces live birds with clay pigeons fired from various traps, which are designed to emulate a natural bird's flight. I've come to find out more from the estate owner, David Medforth.
Hi, David. Nice to see you.
Right, good to see you too, yeah.
Yeah, what a fantastic spot. I mean, this is something that many clay shooters will be looking at, green with envy, the idea that you can simulate a proper game drive. But importantly, you're able to earn money all year round, and you're not just limited to that very short shooting season.
That's the main plus on it all.
It's very exciting to see all these butts lined up and the opportunity to see so many guns working at once. And of course, nothing's going to get killed, but we're all going to have a good day shooting.
That's right, yeah. So why don't we have a go?
Let's have a look, come on. Yeah, I can't wait.
I'm really looking forward to giving the grouse trap a try. David's putting me in the experienced hands of shooting instructor John Robinson.
Now, safety first, of course. We're dealing with live ammunition and guns. What do we start with?
Right, first of all, head, ears and eyes. So,
yeah, let's get
right,
ready to
glasses.
go. There we are. Nice safety glasses. Yep.
One hat.
Okay.
And earphones. So you can hear me speak, but also it will take out the noise of the gun.
Yep. So, the gun.
The gun. First of all, again, we've always gone on about safety. Just check the barrels.
It's
empty.
clear.
Happy they're empty.
Yep.
Great. Don't think. It's not a thinking man's game. That's the only reason I was good at it. So most importantly is read that target. Read what it does, line, speed, direction, just as we do in any ball sport that we play.
Got it.
So into your shoulder.
Okay.
Head down on the cone. Finger above the trigger for the moment.
Okay.
Right, you're live to shoot as a dummy cartridge. Finger on the trigger.
Yep.
And here we go. Clay's coming, watch it first, move to it, pull the trigger, nicely done. So now, the real thing.
Okay.
All right, 3 in a row, so the pressure told.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've now got 2 cartridges, single trigger gun, pull and release. So
Okay.
once you've fired the first one, release the trigger, the second one is then live to shoot. And we're now going to get a simulated clays coming over us, which will relate to what you get on a real game.
All right.
Okay, happy
Yep,
with that?
I'm happy, sir, yeah.
Right, game on. Okay.
The main difference between clay pigeon and simulated game shooting is the trajectory of the clays. These are released from the traps at random heights and speeds, as unpredictable as real-life birds can be. Grouse tend to fly low and fast, while pheasants fly a lot higher. Over a day's simulated shoot, you could get to fire at around 200 clays, and anyone can have a go, from novices to old hands like me.
I'm loving this.
Right. Nice shooting.
Great.
And here's your best 2 cartridges, because they're your last.
Okay.
Right, no pressure.
Right.
Watch it hard, watch the clay. Great, beautiful.
Got the last two with two remaining cartridges.
That's what you got to do. Okay.
John,
So,
fantastic. Absolutely fantastic,
shooting.
sir.
So I'm right on target with the simulated game. Now let's see if we've managed to hit the spot with any of our 3 properties for Stuart and Tracy.
Now, we've got 3 scones here. Which is rather sort of symbolic, I think, of our 3 properties. And I'm not going to let you eat them until we've got a decision from you as to what's going to happen next. So let's just remind ourselves of our first property. Lovely old converted coach house.
Yeah, it was beautiful, and you could see from the outside that it would have a good finish to it inside.
I thought the downstairs in particular was just impeccable. The whole flow of the room, that lounge was marvellous.
And of course, it was £695,000, as indeed were they all. So we've given you a fantastic comparison across the board.
Yeah.
Our second one, which you had spied online before.
I'd seen it online. I was very excited to see it in real life, to see inside.
How did it match up to your expectations now you've had time to really digest it?
It exceeded my expectations. Location was fantastic, the gardens were stunning, and then inside, more spacious than I dared hope for, having looked at it online.
For me, of the 3, the approach to the house, the old car going up the gravel driveway, was exactly the sort of thing that I've been trying to describe beforehand. Absolutely amazing.
OK, well, I rather thought we'd done it at that point.
So did I.
If it had been our final property, that might have been it. But, of course, it wasn't. We had the mystery house still to come, which I think rather threw a spanner in the works, didn't it?
Very much so.
Property number 3 was superb, and I could easily see us living there.
Yeah.
I think if I hadn't seen the driveway from yesterday from property number 2, it would be an easy decision. But I've got a feeling, and I'm trying to read Tracy because she's being coy about it, that number 3 will come out on top.
I'm also fascinated to know what is going to happen when you finally reveal to your family that you've been on escape to the country, that you haven't told them, and that maybe you turn up outside the mystery house with the keys in your pocket.
Yeah. Yeah,
Could be interesting.
Yeah, that's all part of the excitement, I think. I'm looking forward to that bit.
You devious pair, you. Well, it's been a great pleasure, guys. I wish you all the very best of luck. If you do go for the mystery house, or indeed property number 2, I think you've made a fantastic choice. I suspect I know which one it's going to be.
We will let you know.
Do let us know.
Yeah.
And just to top it off, I will allow you to have a scone. Help yourself.
On.
Thank you very much.
Pick scone number 3. Why not? Well, I've just left Stuart and Tracy celebrating, polishing off the rest of the scones, as well they might. Let's face it, they've sold their house and they're on the cusp of buying another one. And for a couple who spent all of their working lives in the city, you know what, this could be the most important financial decision that they've ever made. So all in all, I think it's gone rather well. It's a terrible joke, isn't it?
Stuart and Tracy went back to see both House 2 and our mystery property. They've now made an offer on the second house, which has been accepted. So they're hoping to surprise the family with a Yorkshire Christmas in their new home. If you'd like to escape to the country in Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland or England and would like our help, then please apply online at bbc.co.uk/be on a show.